Hey everyone, Christine with Gauge Girl Training. Today I'm going to make you guys some Okinawan mashed sweet potatoes. So let's get started. Got these from a company called Melissa's Produce. Hey everyone, Christine with Gauge Girl Training. Today I'm going to make you guys some Okinawan mashed sweet potatoes. So let's get started. So these mashed sweet potatoes are freaking awesome. You're going to want to remember this recipe, and it's really simple and easy to remember. The first ingredient I am working with are some Okinawan sweet potatoes. Got these from a company called Melissa's Produce. You can check them out online. They are based out of the West Coast. They ship produce, fresh, organic, amazing produce all over the country. And I cannot find these anywhere here on the East Coast where I'm based out of. So I got these from Melissa's Produce. I have some coconut milk and some cinnamon. So let's get started and put this together and make you guys an awesome meal prep. Alright, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to chop my sweet potatoes. I had already put a pot of water to boil on the stove, but I'm going to chop these up and put them in the pot. The one thing that's really awesome about these is they have this purple pigmentation to them, and they actually become more purple once they start cooking. It's an anthocyanin pigment in the potatoes. They're actually native of Japan, which is pretty cool. They're popular in a lot of Hawaiian cuisine, and they taste absolutely amazing once they're cooked and mashed. They're very naturally sweet, and it's just really cool to have some color in your meal prep. Check that out. I'm just gonna leave the skin on them as I boil them. The skin's just fiber, so I don't mind that. Alright, so I have the sweet potatoes boiling. So it's pretty cool that the more they cook, the darker and darker the shade of purple the potatoes come. So I'm gonna let these boil for about 30 minutes and we'll come back, add the rest of the ingredients, mash them, and I'll show you how to meal prep them. Alright, so these have been boiling for about half an hour now. This is what it looks like, the consistency. You can still see the skin on there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain the water and add the rest of the ingredients. All right, so you can see there's still a little bit of water in here. I'm gonna let that cook off. There's probably maybe about a cup or so. I have half a cup of coconut milk that I've already added, pre-measured out. So that's half a cup of coconut milk, teaspoon of cinnamon that I'm adding to this. All right, so I'm going to add another half cup of the coconut milk. And I'm using my immersion blender to mash them up. I have my purple Okinawa mashed sweet potatoes ready to go. And now I can add these to my meal prep. All right, so what I'm gonna do to make these sweet potatoes last for the week, I am going to freeze them and portion them out into these Reynolds baking cups. And I'm gonna freeze them. And these are gonna be really nice if I ever want some of these Okinawa sweet potatoes, which are mashed, again, with coconut milk and cinnamon. You can adjust the ratios per your flavoring. But this method of what I'm doing to the sweet potatoes, of putting them in these little cups, I'm gonna freeze them, and it's gonna make these nice little discs, of which I can just put into a huge Ziploc baggie and pull out whenever I feel like it. So this way I don't have this big mass of cooked sweet potatoes that's gonna go bad in a couple days. I'll have these cute portioned sized discs. And these smell absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take these and pop them in the freezer. All right, guys, so I am back. I have a baggie here where I took all of my Okinawa mashed sweet potatoes that I had put in the freezer. Now, I had put them into paper cups for freezing them, but you can just put them on the tray. This is what the individual cups look like. And now I have these 2-ounce little portions of sweet potatoes ready to go. So whenever I need a complex carb for this week, all I need to do is reach in my freezer and grab one out of this bag. Now, I used Okinawa sweet potatoes from Melissa's Grocery today, but if you don't have access to Okinawa sweet potatoes, number one, you can order them from them because they're really awesome. It's really cool for variety, but you can use this method of boiling your potatoes, mashing them, and freezing them into single servings and being set for the week. Now, it depends on the serving size for your meal plan. So for some of my meals, I'm gonna need 2 of these discs. For some of these meals, I may need 1. For some of my meals, I may need 0. So if you need a custom meal plan, go to gagegirltraining.com, check me out, and please subscribe to this channel. And if you found this helpful, please share it with a friend and give it a thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Be healthy. Bye.